back to North of the Broad. Guess who we have with us today at the Pat Conroy Literary Center? Ta-da! Stephen Murray.
Hey, Robyn. Thanks for having me on.
It's good to have you on. As you know, Stephen Murray was the mayor of Beaufort, but he's also a business owner. And actually, you had the kazoo company, Kazoobie Kazoos.
I did, yeah.
When you were mayor, and you also have the business. It is New South Shirts.
New South
Company.
Shirts.
And
yep.
we're going to talk about your businesses, but let's just kind of catch up. So
yeah.
for the viewers that don't know your background, you're born and raised in Beaufort.
Born and raised. I'm a third-generation Beaufortonian. Went to Beaufort County Public Schools. Left for a while, about 8 years after I graduated from Beaufort High School. Long enough to realize that this place is paradise. And so we tried to get back here as fast as we could. So in 2009, I moved the kazoo business. My wife, who's an educator in the school system, we moved back in 2009. And then pretty quickly, 2010-11, I kind of got involved in local politics. 14, I ran for city council because I wanted to have some impact in the city. And that which led to me to be mayor. But as you know, about a year, 4 or 5 months ago.
How long has it been?
Yeah, September was a year.
Okay.
So about a year and 4 months, I decided to close out the public service chapter of my life for right now and go back to being a private sector businessman.
You said for now. You just said for right now.
Well, yeah, I never say never.
Yeah,
I did,
true.
I really enjoyed the work.
And you were so good at it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You
Thank
did a great job as the mayor of Beaufort because, again, of your background and your experience, and you do great interviews.
Well, it was the best job I ever had until it wasn't.
Yeah.
I tell folks I'm a recovering politician. And it always gets a laugh, but it was real. I was on 8 boards, including president of the State Mayors Association.
Yeah.
I was putting everything into the job, and it was having a negative effect on my health, on my marriage, my kids, my friends, my businesses. And so I knew I needed to make a change, and I felt like I had accomplished most of the things that I set out for: transparency, economic development, city planning, some of the things how we do differently.
You speak about economic development. You were actually the founder of the Beaufort County Economic Development Corporation.
Yeah, so I was instrumental in the corp, instrumental in forming the South Coast Cyber Center, instrumental in forming the Beaufort Digital Corridor. And really trying to focus on creating better economic opportunity for those of us who have to work for a living.
Very good. Well, you talk about your health. You look great.
Well, thank you.
You lost a little bit of weight, but you're into working out.
Well, I'm not into it. It's we were talking about aging, and so a lot less stress.
Yeah.
And I'll give a lot of credit to my wife Melissa, who's amazing. And so in terms of diet and just a healthier lifestyle, so nothing crazy, just moving a little more, eating a little less, and eating a little better.
Better. All right. And you have your 2 daughters who are 11. They're in the 6th grade. So you're a proud dad. But let's just move on to your companies. So the Kazoo Company, you said you moved it here. So did you start it someplace else?
So Kazoo Company was originally started on Hilton Head Island. We were e-commerce retailers back in 1997. Rick Hubbard was the founder of our company, the King of Kazoo. We were just buying and reselling kazoos. I got involved in 2000, so 25 years in the kazoo business this year, which seems hard to believe.
It's hard to believe, but I see some gray hair up there.
Yeah, kids, politics, and kazoos. But we manufacture plastic kazoo. So this is our basic plastic kazoo. So 100% made in the United States, primarily made in the state of South Carolina. Yep. We have customers in 35 countries now, so we ship all over the world. And then we make these crazy novelties. So this is the wazoo, and it makes it louder. And then we have this thing called the Kazobo. This is 10 inches. It's even louder. And we're also home to
New South Shirts. And this is a really beautiful shirt.
And that's for you. That's a gift from our company.
I love it. Thank you very much. So why did you get into the shirts?
So with the kazoo business, I was trying to buy apparel in sort of short run and high sort of custom quality stuff, and I was having trouble locally finding that. And so New South will be 15 years old in March, which is hard to believe. While I was in public office, I didn't promote my business. I was very careful not to promote my businesses because I thought there was a conflict of interest there, and those should be separate. But New South, we do digital printing with no minimums. We'll print 1 shirt for you. We do embroidery, so monogramming, logos on hats or bags, and we also do silk screen. So for festivals and 5Ks and restaurants and schools, we do all of that stuff. So we like to say we make you look good.
So we have businessman, we have father, we have husband, we have workout athlete, We have former mayor. You're just the best.
Well,
it's so good to see you.
That means a lot coming from someone who I think is amazing. And Joe Keith behind the camera right there. But thank you so much for having us on.
Yeah,
Come
great.
see us at the Kazoo Factory.
Okay. Right. And you can take a tour. And we'll be right back with more North of the Broad. Don't go away. Thanks, Stephen.